Hello and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by for yet another video. I do appreciate that, and as always I appreciate you. So I'm going to make this video is going to be another update on the California wildfires because they're still burning and destroying California, and it seems like it's just getting worse, unfortunately. So first of all, my thoughts and prayers go out to those that have already lost their lives and everyone that's fighting these fires, and then all the hundreds of people that are still missing. I'm hoping that by some miracle, they turn up and the death toll doesn't continue to rise. But it says right now that the death toll is rising, and right now it is up to 40 as firefighters continue to battle massive California wildfires. And as you can see in this picture right here, this is by the Oakmont community, it says, along Highway 12 in Santa Rosa. As the death toll rose to 40, firefighters struggled Saturday to get the upper hand against several massive wildfires that have ravaged Northern California for almost a week. It says strong winds kicked up overnight in central Napa Valley region, causing some fires to spread and trigger evacuations in Sonoma and elsewhere, officials said. Fire officials feared the winds forecast for Saturday would be similar to those that stoked the first flames last Sunday night, which have since exploded to more than 15 fires that have scorched 220,000 acres. That's unreal, and it's destroyed an estimated of 5,700 structures and caused at least 40 deaths. Now here's a map of all the fires right now. You have the redwood fire. It's burned already 3,400 acres. The sulfur fire, now this is a smaller one. It's burnt 2,500 acres. Then you got the pocket fire there. That's burnt almost 11,000 acres. The Tubbs, Nuns, Atlas, and Patrick, you can all see just how devastating these fires have been. It goes on to say that despite low humidity and red flag warnings throughout the region, however, the winds appeared to calm down by Saturday afternoon, aiding firefighters who had been battling the fire around the clock since they broke out on October 8th. So I guess that's some slightly good news. If we can get the winds could die down, it'll actually help them fight these fires and get ahead of these fires a little bit more so. But I don't believe there's any rain expected until this next week, so they might not get any relief as far as the weather for a while, unfortunately. But then it actually went on to say, but officials warn that the biggest threat remains the low humidity, with the dry air continuing to transform grass and vegetation into fuel. It's been drying out the mountains, said the National Weather Service forecaster Steve Anderson. It's still going to be bone dry out there overnight. Northerly winds similar to Southern California's Santa Ana winds are expected to move across the region at 15 miles per hour overnight, with some 25-mile-per-hour gusts, he said. Temperatures are expected to drop into the mid-40s overnight, with temperatures expected to hover in the mid-80s Sunday. There are more than 10,000 firefighters from California and other states that are actually fighting these blazes right now in Northern California, Teeter said, and officials are readying more crews in Southern California where red flag warnings are in place through Sunday. Firefighting efforts include 880 fire engines, 134 bulldozers, 224 hand crews, and 138 water tenders, Teeter said. At first late Saturday, 14 helicopters were in the air conducting water drops as well. So, most of this is just, what we already know, and it talks about, all the fires that are burning that we just looked at on that map there. And here's some more photos here. Let's see if we can find any new photos. I've been showing some every time I report this. Wow, this is it's just insane, like just how devastating these fires have been. It's like, my thoughts and prayers again, and look at this. Look at that deer. Now, I'm just glad that, that the deer survived. I know that's going to sound wrong, but when you look at the devastation around them, obviously, I feel for those that have lost their homes as well. That's not a good thing. I guess I'm just surprised that this deer was able to somehow survive all this devastation. See if there's anything else here. You can see the cleanup crews going through houses. I'm assuming they're searching for bodies, unfortunately, and you can see people continuing to clean up. And I mean, look at the. I mean, this is it's just insane. Like, I don't ever recall the wildfires ever being this bad. I mean, it's burning whole towns. Look at that. Look in the distance. It's literally destroyed towns. Like, literally parts of towns. Huge air. I mean, it's just. I don't know. I don't even know what else to say. Like, every time I report on this, I really hope to read and find out that they finally have gotten these under control, and they're making some progress. But unfortunately, that's not the case, and it might not be the case and for another week, unfortunately, because I don't believe there's any rain in the forecast until for at least a week. So again, this is just such. I mean, it's unreal. I don't even really have words for all the devastation and the destruction that's gone on through these wildfires. But again, any more updates, I'll definitely be sure to report those. And just thanks for watching these videos and supporting the channel. I truly do appreciate every single one of you, even though I say it a lot. It is the truth. So be sure to share, like, subscribe, and comment down below. I hope you have